This video is on how to teach Chapter 12 of our Management for Church Leaders, Volume Number 2 Training Manual. This chapter is on decision making. And the purpose of this chapter is to focus on the importance of good decision making and how it can impact one's ministry and life. Like the other chapters, allow about an hour and make sure you have time for the exercise at the end. The key points in this chapter are that good decisions honor God, but bad decisions lead to pain and suffering. Secondly, past decisions have impacted where you are today. Where you will be tomorrow depends on your future decisions. Number 3, decisions are only as good as the information they are based on. And number 4, our decisions never change God's will. Some other notes. You should stress the importance of praying before making any decision, even small ones. Number 2, stress the gathering of information needed for a decision. Be careful not to assume too much. Number 3, seek the counsel of others you trust when making decisions. And number 4, organize decisions according to the 3 Ds: delay, delegate, or decide. And we'll talk about them in this chapter. Again, this chapter begins with a scripture from Proverbs chapter 3. The first section in this chapter is on the importance of decision making, and we bring out 4 major reasons why decision making is so important. Number 1, good decisions honor God. Number 2, poor decisions can have negative consequences. Number 3, we make decisions constantly every day. And number 4, some decisions are irrevocable. In other words, once you've made them, you can't take them back. Some good examples we talk about are things like suicide and abortion that can't be undone. The next section which talks about principles of decision making. In this section, we share 7 principles of decision making. First, that all decisions have consequences, and that whether they are good or bad is up to God. Number 2, decisions are only as good as the information they are based on. Number 3, if you don't make a decision, you have made a decision not to make a decision. Number 4, if you don't make a decision, sometimes somebody else will. Number 5, the outcomes of your decisions are not always proportional to their importance. Number 6, do not make decisions when you are tired, pressured, or under great stress. And finally, number 7, our decisions do not change God's will. This is a key point. No matter what we do, God's will still prevail. In this last section, we talk about how to be a better decision maker. The first thing we need to do is to pray. Pray helps us make better decisions because we're involving God in those decisions. Secondly, we should gather as much information as possible before making a decision so that we don't make a bad one. Number 3, we should seek the counsel and wisdom of other people that we trust. That will help us to make a better decision. Fourth, we should organize our decisions every day, and we should either delay it, delegate it to someone else, or decide it. But we shouldn't sit there and talk or think about a decision over and over again. We need to move on to other things. Number 5, we should not delay important decisions because that could cost us something. And finally, number 6, we should handle interruptions quickly and not let them delay our ability to make good decisions. And finally, there's an exercise at the end of this chapter on decision making. Again, there's some issues that we put forward, and you should decide whether you need to delay it, delegate it, or decide it. And if you decide it, or you can add some notes as to why you made that particular choice. This helps you to start thinking about certain types of decisions that you might make in a church or a ministry. Thank you for watching this training on decision making.